campaigning comes down to this. Good evening on this election day. I'm Adrian Whitsett.
I'm Melissa Fry. The polling places are packed. Candidates are still stumping for your vote. And we have live team coverage beginning with KETV News Watch 7's Nicole Goodrich.
Those working on this year's campaign say every vote truly counts. All parties are making sure every voice is heard. KETV News Watch 7's Chin Doan shows us how volunteers are driving voter turnout.
Election day means a busy day at both party headquarters.
Douglas County Republican Party, this is John.
All kinds of questions, including, can I get a right to vote?
It's kind of hard sometimes to take a bus to a polling place because some of the polling places are not on bus routes, so especially out in West Omaha.
Non-stop phone calls for the Democrats, too.
Okay, we can totally do that for you. What is your name?
Volunteers take on this list of those needing help to make their voice heard.
Participation means that you have a say in what goes on by choosing the candidates that you support.
We follow Brian Line as he drives across town to pick up Joseph Valentine from the hospital. And volunteers say the number of people needing rides to the polls continues to be consistent. These campaign signs along the roads reminding volunteers they have a role.
We should not have only a third of the people in this country voting. We should have over 80 to 90%, if not 100%.
Because after all, few experiences are as special as being at a polling place and casting your own ballot.
Make my family proud that I mean I'm trying to do something. I'm not just laying around the house.
In Omaha, Chin Doan, KETV News Watch 7.
It's not too late for you to get a free ride. Volunteers can take you to the polls until closing time. Call any of the numbers up on the screen right now. We'll have more information as well at KETV.com. The polls close in Nebraska at 8 and 9 o'clock in Iowa. Coming up at 6, we'll have some of the problems voters were facing today.
All right, that's Nicole Goodrich reporting live. Thank you. You know, we've been catching up with candidates today as well, including Ben Sasse. He is campaigning for U.S. Senate. KETV News Watch 7's Amanda Crawford joins us live in Lincoln.
Adrian, we're at the Grand Mansion downtown Lincoln. This is where Ben Sasse will be this evening when we find out who wins the race. But we caught up with him earlier today. He stopped by his headquarters here in Lincoln. That's where he went to thank volunteers and staff and motivate them in these final hours of the campaign. Even his own kids pitched in a little bit today, making some posters. Sasse says his team is busy in the field as well as in the office, making contact with voters on this election day.
We want to talk to every voter. That's been our plan for 13 months, and they're getting great feedback on the phones. So I haven't been on the phones yet today, but all the reports I'm getting are pretty encouraging.
And Sasse's campaign tells me that he voted last week in Fremont, and his confidence leaks over into all the other Republican candidates as well. He's spent some time campaigning for them all across the state. We're going to be live here all evening bringing you your election night coverage. Reporting live, Amanda Crawford, KETV News Watch 7.
Thank you, Amanda. Ben Sasse's Democratic opponent, Dave Domina, is working up until the polls close. KETV News Watch 7's Alexandra Stone followed him on the trail. Alexandra is live.
Yes, Melissa, this is where Dave Domina will end his night as the results are rolling in later this evening. As you can see behind me, things are just getting started here. People have been milling around, getting set up for later tonight. Now, we caught up with Domina this afternoon as he did some final campaigning in the Old Market. He will head west to Lincoln and start his night at Barry's, but he will end up right here at the Firefighters Union Hall as the final results come in. Domina tells me today he hopes Nebraskans will send someone to the U.S. Senate who doesn't have a partisan agenda, and he's feeling optimistic about tonight's results.
I know that until the last few hours, nobody thought we had a chance, and all of a sudden there are a lot of people who think we have a chance, and we're excited.
Domina tells me he's happy with his campaign and says he fulfilled his goals of keeping this about Nebraska and the issues and keeping it clean. Again, we will catch up with Dave Domina right here later this evening as the results are coming in. Reporting live, Alexandra Stone, KETV News Watch 7.
Alexander, thanks. While some candidates did last-minute campaigning, others joined you at the polls. We caught up with Lee Terry and his wife Robin as they voted near 186th and West Center today. The Republican tells us he thinks the race will be close, but he's excited and feels good about it. And the man running against Terry, Brad Ashford, tells us he is also excited. We found he and his wife Ann voting today at Glad Tidings Assembly Church near 74th and Hickory. Ashford said, "Voting is fun. Washington, D.C. needs some change."
Now we go to Iowa, and the Senate race experts predict will be tight. Bruce Braley versus Joni Ernst. The two candidates spent the last hours on the road campaigning for your vote. Bruce Braley cast his ballot and shook hands in his hometown of Brooklyn this morning. Republican Joni Ernst did the same thing in her hometown of Red Oak, stopping to take some pictures there. We're also watching the race in Iowa's 3rd Congressional District. We caught up with Democrat Stacey Apple as she campaigned in Perry's Main Street Business District. Republican David Young cast his ballot this morning in Van Meter and spent time talking to voters.
Now to Iowa's 4th Congressional District. Representative Steve King wants to keep his seat. Here's a picture of him voting this morning in Audubon, Iowa. He says everyone should vote. It matters. His opponent, Jim Maurer, posted on his Facebook today, quote, "I humbly ask for your vote," end quote. Here's a picture of him campaigning around the state from his Facebook page. And the governor's race also on the ballot in both Iowa and Nebraska. We caught up with all the candidates on both sides of the river today. We will have live team coverage and the latest from those campaigns, all new at 6.
More complete election coverage continues tonight on KETV.com. We'll deliver live updates as Nebraska polls close at 8 p.m. KETV News Watch 7's Jeremy Maskell's live with how you can connect.
Absolutely, Melissa. And in addition to all those crews we have just seen working in the field, bringing updates directly from the campaigns themselves, I will be live here in studio on KETV.com this evening starting at 8, joined by Dr. Gregory Petro, a political science professor at the University of Nebraska-Omaha. And here is how you can connect with us. Get the very latest information with our live stream. Just look for a red banner like the one you see here that'll pop up on KETV.com at 8 o'clock. You'll also find the banner on our mobile app. You can bring live reaction. We'll bring you live reaction as numbers come in from inside the race is important to you. And here's how you can ask questions, offer input, be part of our coverage. Comment on Facebook on the KETV News Watch 7 page, tweet using the hashtag KETV or KETV election, or find our live wire polling reporters' tweets and campaign updates on our website, KETV.com. Again, join us for the latest results, reaction, and analysis from Nebraska, Iowa races, including exclusive analysis from our Washington, D.C. Bureau. We'll be live on KETV.com starting at 8 o'clock. Back to you.
Jeremy, thanks.